how's it going, everybody? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Sebulba from Star Wars The Phantom Menace. So this is probably one of the last figures I thought that we would get in the Black Series, but I think they did a fantastic job on him. He's going to look good on the shelf. And of course, Sebulba comes in this box, Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through the window, you can see the figure. He comes with his pod racing helmet, as well as this frog. Over here we have Sebulba. He's number 6 in the Phantom Menace line. And down here we have Star Wars The Phantom Menace. There's the wraparound window on this side of the box, and there's the side with the artwork. It's a nice picture. You can see Sebulba's pod racer in the background. That's nice. There is nothing on the top, and on the bottom you got the barcode, small print, and logos. And there's the back. You got the same picture that's on the side. You have a short bio in various languages. Again, Sebulba is number 6 in the Phantom Menace line, and then you have some more tiny print down there. And Sebulba's bio says, a crafty, vicious Doug, Sebulba became one of the Outer Rim's most successful pod racers. Aggressive, arrogant, and not above cheating to win a race. All right, I'm going to get Sebulba out of this box, and let's take a look at him. And here is Sebulba out of the box, and I am genuinely impressed with this figure. I mean, this could easily be in the top 10 of 2025, just on looks alone. I am blown away. But let's take a close look. We'll start with his head sculpt, and let me get these feet out of the way. Yeah, the detail on the face is just incredible. I mean, the eyes look good, the nose and his mouth, even right down to these little things hanging down right there, that fine detail. I just love that. But the colors here look great. Yeah, I can't get over the eyes. And the eyes look wicked. And the colors up here, how this red sort of bleeds into the purple. And you got some white speckles throughout. Yeah, this is just, it's just cool. From here up, this is a giant A+. And I think his outfit looks really good. Even though it's just a shirt, his jockeys, and this chainmail loincloth, it's pretty awesome. But coming back up here, this little bit of silver right there looks great. All this in here, it's just nicely done. All this, that's what his back looks like. These little pads on the so-called shoulders, I think look really good. I love all the detail here. The little silver bits. That's just cool. These little straps, how they go in between the toes or fingers, whatever you want to call them. And I'm glad they put peg holes on here if you want to put him on a stand, because he is a little tricky to stand. You do have to balance him because he's so front heavy. So that's nice that they did that. Back of this. Yeah, this little thing hanging down is well done. I mean, just lots of fine detail in there. That's very cool, and I'm not sure why I just did that, tapping him in his Johnson. Yeah, this looks great. And the purple skin with some more white speckles. Yeah, the texturing and the shading, just very cool. It kind of reminds me of Jar Jar as far as how they did the skin. And I think it looks fantastic. These little things on his elbows or knees, whatever you want to call them, I think look great. And these little pads on the back of his hands or feet. Yeah, just nicely detailed. I mean, from head to toe or head to hand, this figure is just incredible. And let's take a look at articulation on Sebulba. Here, let me hold his neck for a second. So up here at the head, there's some side to side. He has some outstanding tilt and some pretty good up and down. But then down here at the base of the neck, there is another ball. So you have just tons of range from here up. This joint goes up that far. And of course, these can rotate around. You have a joint here that gets a smidge past 90, and that can swivel. Now the feet or hands can swivel. Now they do have a little bit of motion there, but it's really just a swivel. And then for midsection, you've got some twist, some crunch, yeah, not bad. And then for back, it does gap a little bit, and that will sometimes get hung up on this silver, sometimes. And then some side-to-side tilt. This joint here, okay, can go up and down in that plane. They go in and out. Now there's not much movement in this direction, but you have a swivel there. And then this joint here flexes that much, which is not bad at all. And then that can swivel. And then for hands, you've got some swivel, and the hinge is oriented in that direction. Okay, so you've got that. And then if you want to turn the hand, you can do that. And then same thing on this hand. And this one was completely frozen right out of the box. I had to heat this one up, but it swivels fine now. And again, the hinge is in that orientation, so you can do that or have the hand that way and have it pivot that way. So yeah, I can safely say the articulation on Sebulba is downright wacky. And as far as accessories, here's his pod racing helmet, and I do like this. The lenses look great. I love the little fin going up the middle. Lots of fine detail in here. And back here is just cool. It's very bug-like, almost looks like an armadillo in a way. That's pretty sweet. Now, this could use a dark wash just to bring out all this detail, but that's okay. You know, I could do that in the future if I want to. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty cool little helmet. And that's what it looks like on him, and I do like it. Now, I don't know if I'm going to display him like this because it does cover the face, and I want to show off this face. But you can still see the eyes through the lenses, and I do like that. So you do have to sort of finagle this thing over the ears, but once it's on, it fits really well, and I do love the look of it. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it on, but this does look really cool. And next up, here's this little frog that he comes with, and this is just hilarious. The deep black eyes look great. Now, from this direction, it kind of looks like he's smiling. I don't know why he would be smiling, but yeah, that's that's cool. You got some cool texturing underneath his chin there. And, you know, throughout the body, there's some little fine detail, and that's what his feet look like on that end. Yeah, this is a cute little thing. And if you want to display Sebulba with this frog, you can just hook that in those fingers just like that, and it stays pretty well. And yeah, that's kind of cool. And if you want to have the frog in the right hand, you could just slip the frog's legs through Sebulba's fingers like that and tip the wrist hinge down a bit, and that actually looks really good. The sculpt of his fingers kind of makes it look like he's like gripping it. I like that a lot, but I think because of the angle that I'm going to have Sebulba on the shelf, you're going to be able to see the frog a little better if it's in the left hand, but man, it does look good in the right. And as you see, I did take the helmet off because I do want to show off this head sculpt. I mean, this is just on another level of just awesomeness. So I think this is how I'm going to have him for now. I am going to keep the helmet close by just in case if I want to switch it out from time to time. But for now, I think this is how I'm going to have him. So let's go stick Sebulba on the shelf and let's see how he looks there. And there he is, and I think he looks fantastic. I mean, what an awesome looking figure. And you can see how he scales. He's actually a little bit bigger than I thought he would be. I mean, he's a good size. And I do have him angled slightly just so I don't have to look at his crotch all the time. And it's too bad this figure can't talk. I mean, just imagine him just shouting obscenities and being belligerent to Anakin. That'd be awesome. But just as expected, he looks great on the shelf. Oh, and here, since Anakin didn't come with a helmet, that's what that looks like. So bottom line, I think Sebulba is a super fun figure, and I cannot get over the amount of detail they packed into this thing. I mean, the head sculpt alone is easily one of the best in the line. I think the outfit looks great. The articulation is very unique. It's just a super cool figure. The frog's adorable. And as far as the helmet, yeah, I haven't decided yet. This head sculpt is just too good to cover up, but I'm glad it's here. So yeah, I'm extremely happy overall, but just like always, I would love to hear from you guys, so comment below and let me know what you think of Sebulba from Star Wars The Phantom Menace. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, smack like and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it. And something else that I would love for you to consider, and that is joining the channel. It is the 112th Battalion. It's only 99 cents a month. You'll get sneak peeks to upcoming videos, custom emojis and loyalty badges, and even some exclusive members-only content. I would definitely appreciate that. But just like always, thank you all so much for watching. See y'all next time.